Big Mama story time. Story time. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hi, Big Mama Storytime listeners. Today I will be reading from Disney's The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride.
So let me get into it. Let's start. Okay. And this is Disney's The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. The animals of the Pride Lands gathered once again to pay their respects to the Lion King and his queen. A cub had been born to Simba and Nala. Rafiki, the wise baboon, raised the cub toward the sun as its parents watched proudly. The new cub was a lioness. Princess Kiara was her name. Rafiki painted Kiara's picture next to that of her father Simba. The circle of life is complete, Rafiki said, but was it? For beyond the Pride Lands lived the outsiders. They had been banished by Simba for siding with the evil Scar. Zyra, a mean-spirited lioness, was their leader. Scar had chosen Zyra's cub, Kovu, to be king. There was news from the Pride Lands. Simba's cub was a girl. Perfect, Zyra exclaimed. Girls will be girls, but boys will be kings. Zyra planned to reclaim the Pride Lands for the outsiders, with Kovu as the next Lion King. The months passed quickly, and Kiara grew into an adventurous young lioness, eager to explore the Pride Lands. Stay in sight of Pride Rock, Simba reminded her as she was about to bound off excitedly. He holding her hostage like, no, don't go too far. Simba sent Timon and Pumbaa to watch over her, just in case. But she managed to slip away from her babysitters when they stopped to snack on some grubs. Suddenly, Kiara came face to face with Kovu. She circled him. My father says to never turn your back on an outsider. Do you always do what your daddy says? Kovu asked. Just then, what the cubs thought was a fallen log moved. It was a crocodile on the attack. Kiara and Kovu scrambled out of the crocodile's reach. We make a good team, Kiara said. The two cubs began a game of tag. Just as Kovu was about to tag Kiara, there was a defending roar. It was Simba. He jumped up between the cubs and approached the outsider. Then there was another roar. This time it was from Zera. The lions faced off. I banished you from the Pride Lands, Simba reminded her. Take your son and get out! As Zera turned away, Kovu and Kiara said goodbye to each other and sadly returned to their homes. Oh, they want to be friends. Back home, Simba scolded his daughter. You need to be careful, Simba told her. As future queen, what if I don't want to be queen? Kiara interrupted. That's like saying you don't want to be a lion, Simba replied. It's in your blood, and as I am, we are one. Becoming queen was a big responsibility, but Kiara wished she and Kovu could have become friends. Far from Pride Rock, Zyra scolded Kovu for being with the Pride Lander. I'm sorry, Kovu said. I thought we could be friends. What an idea, Zyra forgot her anger. Friendship with Kiara was the perfect way to trick Simba into welcoming Kovu into his pride. Then Kovu would replace Simba as king. Oh man, it's a scheme brewing up. It's a scheme brewing up. The years passed under Zera's guidance. Kovu grew into a fierce lion with only one purpose, to reclaim the Pride Lands. Under Simba's guidance, Kiara also grew up. Today, Simba was sending her on her first hunt. Meanwhile, Zera was watching a fire watching a fire her lions had set in the distance. "The plan is in motion," she said to Kovu. "Go." Uh-oh. It's starting to happen. Kovu sped off in the direction of the fire. Before long, he found Kiara, who was overcome by the smoke. Kovu quickly placed her on his back and carried her to safety, where he was met by Simba. Kovu stepped forward. "I wish to join your pride," he said to the Lion King. "No, you are an outsider," was Simba's reply. But the others reminded him that Kovu had saved Kiara's life. Reluctantly, the Lion King agreed. It was night when everyone got back to Pride Rock. "Thanks for saving me today," Kiara said. Oh, he was her Prince Charming saving him. "What kind of hunter are you, Princess?" Kovu asked. "You almost got yourself killed. And I suppose you could teach me," she challenged. "All right, we'll start my first lesson at dawn." Zyra's spies watched Kovu and Kiara begin to form a friendship. They would report that Zyra's plan was working. As the sun rose, Kovu took Kiara out into the Pride Lands, where the lesson turned into a day of play. Kovu had never had so much fun in his life. That night, the friends watched the stars together. "My father says all the great kings are up there," Kiara told Kovu. "Do you think Scar is up there?" "I don't know. My father says there was a darkness in Scar, one he couldn't escape." Kovu stared at the sky. He wondered if there was a darkness in him too, as there had been in Scar. Simba watched Kiara and Kovu from Pride Rock. He was still unsure about the outsider and wondered about the future of his pride. He too looked to the stars and to his father for guidance. Nala approached him. "Simba, you want so much to walk the path expected of you," she said. "Remember, Kovu does not." Nala was right. Kovu was questioning the path Zyra had planned for him. Was it evil to follow Zyra's teaching to be like Scar? Suddenly, an arm popped out from a bush. It was Rafiki. "Follow me," he said. Kiara and Kovu followed him to a beautiful waterfall. There, the wise baboon taught the young lions about a pendi, a special place in the heart that Kiara and Kovu now shared. Oh! Early the next morning, Simba approached Kovu for a lion-to-lion talk. "Scar couldn't let go of his hate," Simba told the young lion. "But sometimes what's left behind can grow better than the generation before." Kovu understood. Simba was giving him a chance to prove himself. That evening, as Simba and Kovu was returning to Pride Rock, Zyra emerged. "Well done, Kovu," Zyra scoffed. "You separated Simba from the others, just as we planned." "No," Kovu protested. "I had nothing to do with this." Zyra's lions attacked Simba, tried to fight him off. Zyra's lions attacked. Simba tried to fight them off, but he was outnumbered. Zyra's lieutenant Nuka pursued the Lion King as he scrambled over a pile of logs. Simba escaped, hurt but alive. Nuka was not so lucky. After the battle, Simba banished Kovu from the Pride Lands. "Kovu didn't do it," Kiara pleaded, but her father wasn't willing to listen. Kiara ran into Kovu and found him by a pool of water. They sat together and watched their reflections as their images merged. They began to fall in love. "We are one," Kovu said. Kiara agreed. "Our place is with our pride. We will unite them again." Kiara and Kovu found their two prides facing off. "This has to stop," Kiara said to the lions. "We are all part of the circle. We are one." An outsider stepped forward. Kiara is right, she said to Zira. Slowly, the other outsiders joined the Pridelanders. Only Zira refused the offer of peace. She lunged viciously at Kiara, but missed her target and tumbled over a ridge. Kiara reached down to her, but Zira couldn't reach her paw. The evil lioness fell into the ravine and was never seen again. Oh man, I wish she would have wanted peace. Soon, Kiara and Kovu was sitting proudly at the side of Simba, and Nala as Rafiki blessed their union. All the lions looked on with pleasure. Simba's pride had finally been reunited. Oh,
Thank you all for listening to Mama Storytime. If you like and enjoy it, please like and comment on this video.